16 YouTubers from across the globe will be battling it out for the ultimate bragging right in the RWA Warzone. Each YouTuber has designed and engineered their own robot with the hopes of being the RWA Account Mayhem champion. In a place where subscribers, view counts and shares don't apply, it is literally anyone's game in the arena, so let's settle it now. This is the RWA Account Mayhem. Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to Heat B of the RWA Rebirth Account Mayhem. We have 4 more robots representing 4 different YouTubers from across the globe fighting it out for a place in the final. Let's see who they are.
Representing TentiJester, Binky.
TentiJester here is having a giraffe. He is having a laugh. The speed is apparently 50 centimeters per second. He's got a nose axe and battle sled, whatever the hell those are. I don't see this one doing too well, but it could pull off a surprise here or there.
Representing Mystrsyko 2, Strike.
Speaking of having a laugh, I'm pretty certain that's what Mystrsyko was thinking when he built this design as well. It's got saws for wheels, a turret lifter. It's also got a bowling ball of death as well. I'm not too sure how well that's going to be in battle though.
Representing JimJamatic, JimJamatic.
They won the last Account Mayhem with a flipper robot. Now they have a drum spinner. It's very dangerous, very deadly, heavy, big. No self-riding mechanism though, and it is pretty slow. Could these guys win the title again?
Representing SmadsXtreme, Takaii 3.
This looks mean, very mean. It's got a very powerful spar spinner which weighs 28 grams. It spins at 4,500 RPM. It's very quick too and heavy, and it can also self-right. They say they've got no weaknesses. Ha! I'm sure we can find some. And there are 4 YouTube warriors. A very different contrast of designs between the machines. First up is Takei 3 versus Binky. Let's get down to the arena. Rubeteers, stand by. There's Takei 3. It's got that very dangerous spinning bar. Binky. Gotta love it, haven't you? 3, 2, 1. Activate. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Who do you think is going to win this one? Oh, goodness me. A huge hit straight away there from Takei 3 onto Binky. Binky got sent flying. It is still going. I'm not really too sure what that nose battle axe thing is meant to do. I honestly don't know what the heck it is. Oh, they got flipped by the full flipper as well. Trying to now come in and drive around. They don't seem to have much control over the robot though. And another huge hit there by Takei 3, and again, that is a deadly weapon, isn't it? And now hitting him into the pit release button, so down goes the pit of oblivion. And I think Binky are going to be going down there any second now, let's be honest. Takei 3 is a destructive robot. Another huge hit from Takei 3. Watch out for this one. They lost in the first round of the last Account Mayhem because it didn't have a self-righting mechanism. They come back with one this time around, and I think we could honestly see a victory from them here. It's not going to happen here for Binky. Let's be honest, they're being counted down by Morrow, which is a bit of a shame. Let's be honest though, it was pretty obvious it was going to happen. And that's it, they're done for, they're finished. There's the red card by Morrow. And now in comes Nail, trying to get those crushers in. Bit big actually, isn't it, Binky? I'm not too sure how much damage those front grabbers of Nail will do. Oh! The flipping scooper malfunction, however, that's much better than that. A bit of spitefulness there, JimJamatic reviews. For those of you who don't know, JimJamatic cannot stand Binky, and I think TentiJester there was trying to ridicule him, really. Just a shame that the robot itself was ridiculous and being placed onto the drop zone by malfunction. What is going to fall down onto them? Oh, it's the scrap! It's the skip of scrap. And let's be honest now, that's exactly what Binky was. Scrap being hit by scrap. Oh, dearie, dearie me. And now Nail finishing it off by putting what's left of it down the pit of oblivion. What a victory there for Takaii 3. Look how mean that is. It wasn't really a fight, to be honest. Binky killed almost immediately. And then Takaii came in with some extra damaging shots. Down came the drop zone, almost squashing it, really. And then Nail with the final nail in the coffin, pun intended, as it pitted Binky. They're out. Takaii 3. They seal the deal and get the first 3 points of the episode. So confirmation there, Binky still on 0, Takaii 3 managing to score 3 points for a KO victory. Next up is JimJamatic versus Strike. Let's get to the arena. Rubeteers, stand by. There's Strike, wacky and zany as ever. And there's JimJamatic with that dangerous drum spinner. 3, 2, 1, activate. JimJamatic have to be the favourites for this battle, don't they? Because, oh, the bowling ball's been released, look! There it is there, you can see it there on the right of your picture. Meanwhile, JimJamatic bringing in the spinning drum. I don't think that bowling ball's going to do much, is it? Let's be honest now. Oh dear, you got to love good fun designs though, and let's be honest, Strike definitely is one of those. He's trying to get that lifting, underneath, but it's been ripped straight off with a drum of JimJamatic. That weapon is so dangerous and so deadly. They just ripped the arm straight off, which, let's be honest, wasn't really doing much anyway. Now crumpling down onto Strike. He's got tough armour actually. It is a Lego build, that is sturdy armour. So, well, you know, fair play to him for that. At least they've thought of something, I'll give him that. But meanwhile, this is all JimJamatic here, and now causing damage to those saw wheels. And the problem with having saws for wheels is they do better. And now JimJamatic wanting to go bowling. Well, let's be honest, I think they got a Strike there easily. That's it. Speaking of Strike, that's it for Strike. Oh, what a shame. Good fun though. But let's be honest, it was no match. Let's be real here. And now the house robots can come in and have their fun like Nail. And there's Malfunction with a flick of its lifting scoop. More pieces flying off. Oh, dearie me. Strike now being guided away by Nail and taken to the floor flipper, where it will go flying through the air. Oh, dear. In goes Malfunction for one more flick. Cease called. Well, again, that wasn't really much of a fight, let's be real here. One hit from that drum spinner on the weapon was all it took. And then through the air they went. Got some good air there, didn't they? Good victory there for JimJamatic. They score 3 points. So a quick confirmation, JimJamatic now on 3 points. Binky and Strike both on 0. Next up it's Binky versus JimJamatic. Can Binky finally score 3 points? Let's find out. Rubeteers, stand by. Very impressive in the last battle with JimJamatic. Binky, not so much. 3, 2, 1, activate. Let's be honest, I think this fight is a foregone conclusion. Binky not even getting off the starting grid there, and now being attacked by Glade in the CPZ. That was a good tactic there by JimJamatic, although Binky is still moving, but that drum spinner look is just so powerful. And Glade coming in with the axe and pulling them away now. Is there anything left of Binky? I'm honestly not too sure, to be 100% honest. I don't think it is. Oh no, it is still moving. It is still moving. Oh, what happened there? What happened there, JimJamatic? I think they're dropped. What happened there? JimJamatic have just flicked themselves over thanks to the power of their drum. But is Binky still moving here? I'm honestly not too sure. Brick having a little bit of a sniff and a nudge and a push. And I think... what's Mora doing here? Is he counting them both out? What's going on here? I'm honestly not too sure. Well, that's that. I'm honestly not too sure really what's going on here. Let's see the replays. Look at this. Binky into the CPZ with Glade and being absolutely dominated. But then, look at that. They threw themselves over. I'm honestly not too sure what's going on here. Well, let's see what the judges have to say. They say that Binky win via a KO. What an upset that is! JimJamatic don't get any points. Next up, it's Strike versus Takaii 3. Rubeteers, standby. Takei 3, very, very dangerous. Strike. It's strike. 3, 2, 1. Activate. We're not going to see another upset here. Oh, goodness me, not by the evidence of that. Straight away. First hit. Ripping off the spatula from Strike's flipping arm. And I think it's... Oh, and he done for... Look at the damage. Oh, dearie me. The wheels are buckled and bent. The weapon's been destroyed. The bowling ball is doing absolutely nothing. Oh, dearie me. It's just been completely and utterly annihilated in like the first 2 or 3 hits. And there's nothing really much left to do apart from count it out. Morrow doing the count of doom, the slow count to annihilation. They're out, there's the red card. That wasn't a fight, let's be honest now. And Strike once again thrown by the floor flipper. Look at the damage, look at the wheels. The wheels have been completely annihilated. Blade, meanwhile, hit the pit release buttons, and down goes the pit of oblivion. And let's be honest here, I think that's exactly where Strike's going to go. Oh, dearie me. Oh, down comes the axe once again of Blade. Oh, poor Strike. They didn't even get going once again. And the pit of oblivion is eventually sealed by Strike. What a shame for them. It started off pretty poorly, didn't it? Look at that one hit. Just took the spatula off their lifter. That was their weapon gone. And that was pretty much it. One huge flip there from the floor flipper. And then all there was left to do was dump it down the pit of oblivion. Well done to Brick there for disposing of the rubbish. So Takei back up another 3 points. And Strike still have 0. So just a quick confirmation. Takei 3 are now on 6 points. Strike still on 0. Next up, it's Binky versus Strike. Can Strike finally get some points? Rubeteers, standby. Strike desperately want to win at least one fight here. Binky, a little bit lucky to have 3 points if you ask me. 3, 2, 1. Activate. So, the battle of the 2 weakest robots in this tournament is underway. Oh, the bowling ball's already been released by Strike and has once again done absolutely naff all. You've got to admire the fun, though, and the sportsmanship from the team. It's exactly what RWA and Robot Combat are all about, having fun and being entertaining. This is their best performance, by the way, Strike, it has to be said, and for Binky. Both robots still moving, both robots still managing to attack each other. Well, I say attack each other, more like glance off each other. This is a little bit tepid, it has to be said, and by that I mean it's boring! Come on, kill each other, do something! You're finally up against a robot you can do something against, each of you! For me, so far, I'd say Strike probably in the lead, due to the control. Trying to get that thwacker into play is not really doing anything, though, is it? Let's be fair. It can't lift, it can't thwack, and it can't do anything. Wonderful. Absolutely fantastic. I think the bowling ball's a better weapon, it has to be said. Oh! And it's just broken off. They didn't even do anything. It just broke off. What the hell was that? So Strike's now mainly a pushing machine, trying to get those sore wheels involved. I will say this, Strike is definitely in the lead at the moment for me. It's doing all the work here. Binky, not so much, it has to be said. But they are stuck in the CBZ now. Good driving there by Strike to get them in the CBZ with a Katrina. Meanwhile, Strike, there's something happening there with Strike. Are they okay? They seem to be digging into the floor a little bit. Oh, what's going on here? Is that the... I think they've gone and beached themselves. Like the wheels are spinning madly, but they're not going anywhere. What on earth has happened here to Strike? I think they've beached themselves in their own ball release mechanism. And if that's the case, then Binky are going to pick up yet another very easy, very unconvincing win. I don't believe my eyes. Oh, what a shame for Strike. They were finally doing something. They were finally doing well, but they couldn't beach themselves. Oh dear. And now it's at the mercy of our 2 deadliest ladies, Karma and Katrina. Karma coming in for a grab. Oh, flicking it over. Mistimed the grab there. Now grabbing a hold of them and plucking them into the air. Oh, Strike. Oh well, Mystrsyko will be disappointed with his performance, but at least he can go home knowing that he put on a heck of a show. It has to be said. And down the pit of oblivion goes Strike. Oh dearie me. Well, I mean, Strike did all the work for me, but they did more damage to themselves than Binky did to them. They broke their own weapon. They got beached on their own ball releasing device, and then the house robots came in. Karma plucked them up into the air and eventually dumped them down the pit of oblivion. What a shame for Strike. But well done to Binky. I guess they get another 3 points. Oh! So it's just a confirmation there. Binky and Takei 3 both on 6 points. Strike, they're on 0. JimJamatic versus Takei 3 now. JimJamatic needs to win here. Rubeteers, stand by. So which will be the more deadly machine? The deadly drum of JimJamatic? Or the devastating bar spinner of Takei 3? 3, 2, 1, activate. Who will win this one? Oh, what a rush straight away there! What a charge from JimJamatic! And they've managed to flick Takei 3 up against the side wall. Now they do have self-righting arms, but are they capable of self-righting from that particular position? I'm not too sure. Pit release button pressed. Down goes the pit of oblivion. Who? Wow! What an attack that was straight away by JimJamatic. And that's it. They can't get back from there. They are stuck. What an attack by JimJamatic. Just charged straight in, hit them with the drum, flicked them into a position where they couldn't self-right from, and that was your lot. They were not messing around. They did not want to lose this one. They did not want to go out in the heats of the Account Mayhem. Now Takai's back down. Look, you can see it there, look. You see the self-righting arm? It looks like it buckled underneath the robot, so it couldn't self-right it from the side wall. Now it's okay, moving around and spinning madly, but it's too little too late, I'm afraid. In comes Karma. No, it's Katrina, sorry, with her spinner, and then slams Brick. Goodness me! There's a reason why he is the ultimate force of RWA. 4-wheel drive, very powerful. And Takei 3 are down the pit of oblivion. Well done there to JimJamatic. That was fantastic. Look at this again, look. Just charge straight in, spam the drum up, hit them again, and then hit them one more time and flick them up. And they couldn't get back from there. And then it was only a matter of time until they were dumped down the pit. Well done to JimJamatic. What a performance. And look at this, we've got a 3-way tie. Binky, JimJamatic and Takei 3 all on 6 points. We're going to have a 3-way melee to decide which two go through to the final. Rubeteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate. So we have 2 deadly spinners and a nose axe and battle sled. I wonder how well this is going to go for Binky. Will they be able to lock their way through again? Goodness me! What a hit that was there by JimJamatic. They are really not messing around here. They do not want to go out at this early stage. Oh, and Takei 3 hitting them hard in the side. Binky being left by the CPZ, and now the 2 favourites battling on it. Binky, I run away. I would just run and hope that one of the other 2 takes the other out. I really honestly would. What a hit there by Takei 3 though. And now in the CPZ with our own Katrina, the Queen of the Storm. And now they are literally between a rock and a hard place. 3 very deadly spinners and a corner. That is not fun to be a part of. Takei 3 being beaten up there by JimJamatic and going flying, hitting Katrina at the same time. How is Binky still mobile? I can't believe that they're still going. It has to be said. Pit release button pressed by Takei 3. Down goes the pit. Who's going to go down in that? Binky have to hope and pray one of the other 2 go down there, I think, because they are in so much trouble here. They're stuck in this CPZ. They can't get away from there, and they've got 3 deadly spinning weapons surrounding them, and I think they're actually stuck in the corner. I think their weapon has managed to do its unfalling here, really. They're basically stuck against the side wall, and now all 3 weapons, look at this, all 3 of them just taking it in turns to hit them. Poor Binky. Jeez Louise, will someone think of the children? Oh dearie me. Binky now being scooped up by Frick. Oh dear. Cease. Oh, Frick. Oh dear, not the brightest of the bunch. But it's quite clear who's won that one. It was a mercy killing in the end. Takei 3 and JimJamatic go through. And there's your confirmation. Takei 3 and JimJamatic both have 6 points. They go through to the final. Binky and Strike sadly miss out this time. Better luck to them next time around. So a huge commiserations to both Mystrsyko and TentiJester, but thank you very much for competing, and a huge congratulations to JimJamatic and SmadsXtreme for making it through to the final. We'll see you next time. Next time on RWA Rebirth, it's Heat C of the Account Mayhem. 4 more YouTubers battling it out for bragging rights. Who will win? Tune in next time to find out.
She'll keep telling you lies 'cause your girl's gone wild.